Good morning, dear students. Let's start our third chapter, breathing. Do you know what are the basic necessities of living beings? Basic necessities means what are the basic requirements that a living being needs to survive. The basic necessities are air, water, and food. Without food, we can live for maximum 1 week. Without water, we can survive for 2 to 3 days. And without air, how many days a person can survive without air? Do you know? It is not possible for any living being to survive even for 10 minutes without air. Dear students, we need air to breathe and to stay alive. Breathing is an important process not only in humans but in animals and plants too. The air we breathe in is known as oxygen gas, and the air we breathe out or release is carbon dioxide. Let's have a view on the formula of oxygen gas. The formula of oxygen gas is O2, means 2 molecules of oxygen, and of carbon dioxide is CO2, means 1 molecule of carbon and 2 molecules of oxygen together makes carbon dioxide. We need more oxygen while doing physical activities like skipping, running, jumping, cycling, swimming, etc. Now let's move to our next topic. Our next subtopic is process of breathing. The process of breathing involves basically 2 steps, inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation means the intake of oxygen-rich air through the nose. This air is called inhaled air, and then after taking inside our nose, this air goes to our windpipe present inside our neck through our nasal into lungs. Lungs are our internal organs. They look like a pair of bag-like structure located in our chest cavity. The lungs are protected by rib cage, and just below the lungs a large dome-shaped muscle called diaphragm is present. When we breathe oxygen-rich air, the diaphragm contracts downwards. This whole step of breathing is known as inhalation. When we breathe out, which air we breathe out or release? Yes, we release carbon dioxide rich air from our lungs through our nasals. In this process, the diaphragm relaxes and moves upwards. This process is called exhalation. Therefore, exhalation and inhalation process together makes and completes the process of breathing. You can see in the given picture the process very clearly. Our next topic is breathing rate. The breathing rate varies and depends upon the type of activities we do, like while running and cycling, we breathe more and with faster rate than resting or sleeping. On an average, a healthy human adult has a breathing rate of 12 to 20 breaths per minute. Now let's move to our next topic. Blow hot, blow cold. Just you will have to do one practical. You will have to blow air from your mouth to your palms, keeping it closer to you. Okay. What do you feel? You will feel that your palm and air are hotter. Now again, blow air from your mouth to your palms and keep your palm a bit away. Now you will feel your palm and air are cooler. Do you know why this happens? You are blowing the same air from your mouth, but why sometimes it makes the things hotter and sometimes it makes the air cooler? My dear children, it happens only because the air blown from our mouth, if comes in less contact with outside moisture, it will be felt hotter. And if the air that comes more contact with moisture, it will be cool. Similarly, there are many more examples, like you can cool your cup of milk or soup by blowing air through our mouth. In villages, you have seen people blowing air over the fire. It is because to burn fire brightly, it needs oxygen gas. Oxygen gas is required for burning. Also, you can try this. If you blow air gently on a mirror, it appears cloudy. Do you know why it happens? It happens because our breath contains water vapor and it condenses if it comes in contact with cold surface. That's why it looks cloudy. So dear students, try to perform all these activities in your home also and experience the magic of blowing cold and blowing hot. Now here ends your chapter. Have a great day. Thank you.